In the fall of 2011, Norway was hit by a severe butter shortage that caused panic and outrage among the population. The crisis was caused by a number of factors, including increased global demand for dairy products, a drought that affected domestic milk production, and a surplus of milk powder that led to a decrease in domestic butter production. As the butter supply dwindled, the price of the precious commodity skyrocketed, with some unscrupulous individuals even resorting to black market butter trading. The crisis reached its peak in November of that year, when a Danish truck carrying a load of butter was hijacked by a group of butter-crazed Norwegians. The police were eventually able to track down the suspects and recover the stolen butter, but the incident was a clear sign of the desperation and chaos that had gripped the nation. The Norwegian government was forced to take drastic measures to address the crisis, including importing butter from other countries and rationing the domestic supply. The crisis eventually subsided, but the memory of those dark, butterless days lives on in the collective consciousness of the Norwegian people. The aftermath of the butter crisis was marked by efforts to prevent similar shortages from occurring in the future. The Norwegian government implemented a series of measures, including tariffs on imported butter, to protect the domestic dairy industry and ensure a stable supply of butter for the nation. These measures were controversial, with some arguing that they artificially inflated the price of butter and made it more difficult for consumers to access the product. The Norwegian butter crisis had far-reaching consequences, with many people struggling to get their hands on the coveted commodity. Bakeries were forced to limit the amount of butter they used in their products, and some even had to close their doors due to the lack of ingredients. The crisis also had an impact on the economy, with farmers and other businesses suffering losses due to the reduced demand for milk and other dairy products. The Norwegian butter crisis was a defining moment in the nation's history, and it serves as a cautionary tale about the importance of having a diverse and reliable food supply. So the next time you slather a generous dollop of butter on your toast, take a moment to appreciate the precious, golden goodness that is butter, and remember that butter is love, butter is life. Don't take it for granted.